this video, I'm going to show you how to change a vacuum belt on a Bissell Powerlifter Pet Rewind. This is a model number 2259, but this process might be similar for other vacuums. And you might not even know that you need a new vacuum belt. The vacuum may have just stopped working. Some signs would be that as you have the vacuum on, this brush right here does not move anymore. Or, and what happened in my case, is there was a very loud noise, almost like a squealing, and this belt broke and it wrapped itself up inside of here. And when that happens, you want to shut it down immediately and take it apart, because this could do more damage and you might need a new vacuum. So make sure you stop the vacuum and replace the belt. And if your belt is really worn out, you might not even have numbers on here, but mine are luckily still here. And if you wanted to get a new belt, you can look up Bissell style 7/9/10 PN3031120. But I will leave a link in the description over to where you can get some replacements. So with all that said, let's change the belt out. And I already did this, and I noticed there were no instructions provided with the vacuum, so I figured I'd make a video. And it's pretty easy. So right on the back here, this purple piece of plastic right here needs to come off. So you have a bunch of screws. You have one here, one here, one here, one here, and then there's two right here, which I think you have to take off too. But all you should need for this is a Phillips screwdriver. And you can start taking those screws out. There is one more screw right here that I forgot about. And this one is actually a different size. So just keep track of these. This one is smaller, I believe. Yep. So that one's smaller, and then the rest of them are like that. And these two on the end. Now with all the screws removed, you can take this piece of plastic, this cover, and just pop it off. And now you can see the vacuum belt right here. There's a shaft right here that spins, and it goes around this roller, and that's how the roller rotates. So you're gonna have to take the roller off to put a new belt on anyways. This belt might be broken and wrapped up in there, and I'll show you what I did to get it out. But I'll show you how to take the roller out first. So on this side, you just pull up, and this little piece comes out of this track. And then on this side, it'll just come out. I'll take this off, and I'll show you kind of a closer look right here. This shaft, and mine might be a little different than yours, because as this belt broke and got wrapped up in here, I think it may have melted this plastic right here, because I did see a little smoke, and it looks like it goes all the way, but it doesn't. There's a little slot right on this end. You can see some hair wrapped up in there, but that is where you would push the belt through. So let me take this one off. Might take a little effort. You just gotta kind of twist it and then push it, kind of like that. And the belt will come off just like that. So I think this definitely did melt this piece right here, because this dog hair is kind of melted into that, which is pretty gross. But if there's any pieces that are left of your belt, you're gonna wanna dig those out and make sure this is clear. Mine looks good, so we can put a new belt on. So I'll take this and just do the opposite of what I just did. I like to take a little hook like this, or a little loop, and feed it in, and just get it so it sits above that shaft, and one side is kind of sitting in that notch. And then you can push it in like that. You might need a little help from your screwdriver. Make sure it goes around that shaft, just like that. And then this piece of metal right here will stop it from going this way. And we can take our brush roller or agitator, whatever you want to call it, and we can loop it around this section right here. And we want to put this side in first. There's just a little round piece right here that sits in. There might be some tension on this. And then it goes just like that. And then on this side, you can hold the roller and spin this so it lines up the long way this way. It'll sit right in just like that. And then we can take our cover, line it up, make sure it's good, and we can put the screws back in. And I'll put the short screw back in first so I don't forget. It goes right here. And as you're putting these screws in, just make sure your cover is sitting down all the way and there's no gap right here. And then you can plug it in, test it, make sure there's no loud sounds and the roller's spinning, and you should be good. So if you needed to change the vacuum belt in your vacuum, hope it helps.